What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Deluxe20, aka Mr. Camptastic. What is up, everybody, and welcome to more golf
with your friends
and the random guy,
new crew member.
Yep, the winner of the crew joining giveaway, Spandex Barbecue.
Spandex was the only one unlucky enough to win.
Yes.
Yeah,
you could have won.
And unfortunately, he had a 33%.
The only one that
to win that shit.
That won the giveaway challenge because he had to donate $8,000 in gift cards.
He fucking sucks at golf. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah. I think you're watching me.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, he is bad.
Spandex is in the call, but he's afraid to talk, I think.
Yeah.
So he's just really nervous.
He said beforehand he didn't want to talk, so
yeah.
He's probably not going to. Also, I'm sorry I said you suck at golf, Spandex. But you got a great name.
I made it before Spandex.
God,
He
does know that this is real golf with jumping, right?
I don't think so. I think he's aware.
Okay. He's good to go.
He's up in starting position.
He's kind of lagging on my...
He left. Okay, I guess he didn't want his fun.
Well, just like everyone else in the crew, he left.
We're going to go to the next winner, who is no one, because no one entered. No one wants to be in the crew.
Our backup winner was nobody, ever. Not nobody ever.
That guy just randomly joined our game, so we figured we'd keep him.
But even he didn't want to stay and watch us.
We actually made a guy rage quit from golf tonight, which makes me really happy.
Because we're that good?
Nice, D20.
Right wow, side, hole in one.
Perfect shot by me.
Guys, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
It really means a lot.
Did you really hole in one this?
Yeah, I did it by accident, of course.
Did you do the wood way, or?
Yeah.
Nice.
You would.
You would.
I would like to talk about him.
Hasn't spoke much this video, but when he did, it was fucking incredible. Wow, D4, one of your best jokes, bro.
Incredible he used
Thanks for inviting me over again, D4.
Bet you ain't coming over.
Yeah. Our state's closed.
If you wrecked your car, why would I let you wreck my car? Crazy?
You wrecked your life.
You mean erect?
You erected your car. You wrecked your set. Alright, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is road rage.
Roadhead.
I'm about to get road rage on this fucking game right now. No, but the reason I thought about this is, alright, yesterday was it yesterday? I don't even know. The other day, I was driving home, and there's a spot where there's like 2 lanes, and then it comes into 1 lane or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
merge.
So, like this guy, it's like in front of a Walmart. So the guy pulls out of Walmart. He's going kind of slow. There's a car in front of me, and we're in the left lane. The guy in front of me goes around him. As I start getting close to him to go around him, I mean, it's getting kind of close to the merge area or whatever. And as I start getting up close to him, he like punches it and tries to like keep me from going around him or whatever.
So he was emasculated that someone was going to pass him, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously he was in a V6, so I drove around him on the big end.
Hell yeah. he had
I put the pedal down and I went around him.
Did you get past him?
That's what I'm talking about, D20.
Yeah, so, like,
give you a
no, like, I went around him, and, like, he was, like, probably on my bumper, and I just merged on over, because it was the end of the lane. So I just, like, went ahead and got over, and he finally slowed up off my bumper and, like, honked his horn. And, like, I just ignored him, but,
should have raced for pinks. You should have told him.
No, right?
But could have had a 2-car.
So, like, that was one of my stories, and then I had another one. I'll let y'all share some of y'all's in a minute, but, I had another one where I honestly don't have a clue what happened on this one. I think it was like Thanksgiving. I was driving to like family's house or whatever, and we were on the interstate, and like I was like in the fast lane, and I think I was probably going like, I don't know, 5 to 10 over. I mean, I wasn't like going really fast, but I wasn't going really slow. Anyway, so I pull over out of the. There's a car like in front of me that was going slower. So I pulled over out of the fast lane, and this car like came around me or whatever, and then she started like honking her horn and like flipping me off out the window and stuff. I don't even know what I did to that lady, but she was pissed. Like I wasn't even like, I don't even think I was in front of her at any point. But anyway, so She looked like she was methed out anyway.
Let
but,
me go next. So I get really scared when people honk the horn, even if it's not at me. I'm like, fuck, did I do something wrong? So I don't ever like I've never experienced road rage. I don't think. But I mean, I don't really drive a lot anyway, so maybe that's why. But I'm just scared of all that kind of shit. Like I guess confrontation in general. So I would never start something. Is what I'm trying to say.
Am I a beta that I've never beeped my horn in my entire life?
I don't know that I really have either. Like, I mean, I say shit to myself. I'm like, fucking idiots, or shit like that. But I don't know that I've ever.
Kind of a cunt to beep your horn at someone.
No, there's different beeps, man. There's different beeps. There's like a hey, the red. It's the light is not
it's green.
red. It's
I've never
green.
done
Like
that
beep.
though. I usually just sit.
Oh,
there
yeah,
and
I do
what a
that.
fucking idiot.
Or hey, you can go in front of me, beep beep. Or a
I just flash my
hey,
headlights instead of beeping.
asshole, man. That kind of stuff.
I'm just too scared to do that, dude. I don't know.
I agree. I don't use the horn a lot because I think it like distracts people and it like gets people off their game.
I think probably the only time that I've used it is like if you're sitting behind somebody and like it's a short light that's like a turn light that's green for like 5 seconds, and they just sit there looking down at their phone, and I may like give a little honk or whatever, but I'm not like blaring on the horn like trying to ram them or shit like that.
Yeah.
You guys ever done the classic middle finger?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've done a few of those, man. I almost got ran off the road for it one time. It was really
Oh,
embarrassing.
seriously?
Yeah. I wasn't embarrassing. It was just like fucking stupid. So.
Fury? Oh. I've said stuff to myself before, like, wow, what an idiot! I can't believe he tried to do that. Like, there's a guy who like tried to merge into the same lane I was on in the on the highway, and then like I was just like, man, what the fuck? But I didn't do anything. I didn't yell at him. Like I didn't roll down my window and say, hey, fuck you, asshole.
Followed him home, got out of my car, beat his ass.
Yeah. I sometimes get paranoid that like I feel like a car's following me and then it always turns away at the last second. I'm like, that was a close one.
That
was a close one.
But I've had like a car follow me like a few times, like just random scenarios where like they take the exact 6 turns I do, like in like really low pop neighborhoods that like no one would like take the same 6 turns. Then all of a sudden they just take the other direction. I'm like, okay.
Maybe
and I realize it's my neighbor. Yeah.
They probably realized I was speedy or something, but
Her
gaming legend.
Crispy.
This name used to mean something.
This name used to hold a little bit of weight.
I got 2 stories. So the other day, I have a short one. Well, in our city, we have a bunch of roundabouts. Okay, so if you don't know what a roundabout is, basically there's no light there. What?
No one knows how to do those.
Okay. But with the roundabouts, there's like, you're right. There's a lot of people that are just confused about how to do them. Well, I'm sitting at one side. Oh, there's already an old woman already in the roundabout. And if you're in the roundabout, you have the right of way. That's basically how it works. You have the right of way and whatever. So she was in, there's 2 lanes in the roundabout. The inside lane is where you're basically are if you're not going to end up like making a turn this next one, but the next one, okay? So I see a girl, an old lady in the inside lane, and she is getting about even where my car is. So I start to pull out in the lane that is free, and she stops. She stops completely, honks her horns, and flips me off. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, the only way that I could hit her is if she turned into my I don't even know. Like, she was gonna pass me with momentum. Like, there was no way that we were even gonna hit at all. The only way she could if she turned in where I was sitting. There's like no way. So she was like freaking out. Like, what are you freaking out about? I put my hand up. Like, what are you freaking out about? Like, I'm like nudge out there, like just a little bit. Like, I'm not even halfway in that lane yet, and she's like freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, these roundabouts really fucking go crazy. But anyways, so a lot of people come to our city for like shopping and stuff. And during Christmas holiday, and you can tell, so there's one, we just built a new roundabout and it has 3 lanes in it, and there's there's one that they kind of like, they blocked off, like they put like a little bit of a bump on the outside of it. You know what I'm talking about, that new shopping center?
That one confuses me.
That is
like,
confusing.
There's no reason for those to be there, but I mean,
but it looks like another lane. But I saw 2 people driving it the other day, and it's like not supposed to be in it at all. One car went in it, and the other car behind it went behind them. I was like, oh god, they're fucked, because it like ends. It like ends. You have to like go over the curb again to get back into the right away.
Do you guys get mad if someone like is on your ass? Like, even though I don't know.
Yeah, it depends. If I'm going below the speed limit like a douche lord, then they should be on my ass. But if I'm going like 9 over,
10 over,
bullshit,
yeah, and then they're still
and they're like right behind me, it's like, dude, go fuck yourself, dude. I'm going as fast as I possibly can, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you can always go faster, but I'm not trying to risk a fucking ticket just so this asshole can go there.
No, that's my number one thing. I used to be really bad with this.
What triggers me?
I would take people slow and make them waste their fucking time. Like, I would go like 10 under to fuck them if they do that shit to me.
Yeah, I've done that too. What triggers me is I leave space in between me and the car in front of me, like enough for another car to be there, because that's like what you're supposed to do.
Safe distance.
Yeah, and people always take it. I'm like, this is not kindness. This is safety. Like, why are you trying to
people
squeeze
like
in
merge, like squeeze in there as quick as they can.
All the time. And I'm like, no, this is not for you, bitch. And so a lot of times they'll start to put their blinker on like they're gonna merge into my safe spot, and I speed up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I speed up so they can't. And I'm like, no, bitch, you're not gonna take my shit. But a lot of people just zoom in there. I see people coming in my rear view and they're like flying, weaving in and out of cars. Then I speed up and ride the ass of the person in front of me so they can't cut in my safe spot. You ain't fucking with my safe spot, because that's for me to fucking slam on my brakes, or that person in front.
That's my safe
exactly. Just slam on their brakes.
Where's the no look merge challenge?
It's my safe space.
Right? Don't do that one.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to see out of. It's kind of hard to see out of.
I had my blinker on. They should have known.
Exactly. Yeah, I tried to tell them my blinker on. Where's the craziest place that you guys have seen? Like, where are the craziest drivers located? I think it's the airport.
Huh?
Yeah, you get some fuckboys at the airport.
I think like the mall or high crowded areas, like where a lot of like you're gonna see younger people, you're also gonna see older people in a weird merge.
You answered the question. High school parking lot.
Probably.
2:45 or whatever time your school ends, everyone's trying to leave and none of them know how to drive. It's a fucking nightmare.
They're all like backing into each other and shit.
Yeah, and there's also bus traffic. A lot of the kids aren't smart enough to realize that the bus puts the stop sign out.
Kids don't understand the bus rules. Like when that stop sign's out, they'll fucking just keep on going. They don't give a fuck. I've seen it so many times.
Fucking Jimmifer to go in front of the bus and then.
Yeah, there's
a year there are like that where
I've done that one time before because I didn't because the kids got off on the other side. But
it doesn't matter.
The bus driver, no, I know, but he honked at me once, and I was like, I'm never gonna get honked again for this, so I didn't do it ever again.
That's because it's the law.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, no, I'm just saying. Okay.
It's like saying I murdered this guy, and they told me not to do it, so then I decided not to.
On your fucking driver's test, what the hell?
Hey man, you know what?
I'm triggered.
Listen here.
No, listen here. Oh, speaking of that, like just not knowing what is what and kids in their driving lane. I told Sodoms this story, but I'm gonna tell everybody else. So I'll kind of make it short. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I am pulling into a parking lot, but there is like a little access road that's kind of smaller that goes into it. Okay. So there's it's a small 2-lane access road that kind of just it's only like 500 feet and then it opens up to the actual parking lot. But anyway, so I see this girl on her bike and she's coming and I'm like, that's cool. Like, why is there a girl with her bike in this parking lot? It's kind of weird, but anyways. So I'm like, okay, I see her way ahead of time. She comes from the left side and she's getting into the access road. And she comes from the left side into my lane. I'm on the right side. I see her way in advance. I stop my car. She comes and she's coming across my car like she is a good, I don't know, 100 feet away from my car. And as I'm slow creeping up a little bit, and I'm like, I'm like putting my hands up, like, what are you doing? Because there's no sidewalk. It's grass. It goes.
You have your hands 10 and 2.
No, I'm stopped. I'm stopped, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like I said, "You're in the wrong lane." Like I put my hands up, going, "You're in the wrong lane." And
how do you put your hands up in the air while you're texting?
Okay, you're an idiot.
Is that 10 o'clock in your 2-inch, or how's that work?
So I go, "You're in the wrong lane," and she like almost falls off her bike. She hits the grass curb, and because she's going across, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I'm like astonished. She has her headphones in. I'm like, maybe she's an idiot and she just got flustered, whatever. So I'm like, you're in your own wrong lane. She starts cussing me and I can hear it through my glass. So I roll down my window and she is cussing me. You stupid son of a bitch! You almost hit me. You could have killed me. Blah blah blah. You stupid motherfucker. Blah 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 blah. She's just going fucking off, and I'm like, are you serious right now? And she keeps on at it, and I said, you realize you were in the wrong lane. I'm in the right lane, like literally the right lane. You were supposed to be in my left lane, your right lane. You were in my lane, and you're on a bike. Like, she's like, bikes have the right of way, you dumbass. And I was like, no, they're just like a regular vehicle. We share the road with you. If you're in a lane, I will respect that. I will be in front or behind you, whatever. But you don't get to pick whichever lane you want to be in, whatever time you want to be in. Like, that makes no goddamn sense. And she's like arguing with me. And she has like a work outfit on. She could tell that she's definitely going to work at like the latest, like McDonald's. I don't know where the fuck she's gonna go work at. Some 7-Eleven. She's a pretty piece of shit. Okay, I can just say that. But anyway,
smash
so
or not?
she's there.
Wait, smash or not?
Oh, he got out and fucked the shit out of
but
him.
not smash. Anyway, so she continues to cuss me. I haven't said a cuss word yet. I am being reserved. I haven't said anything.
Yeah.
And
French. You freaking nut job.
She's just fucking going off. She's saying anything that comes to her mind. She's like, no, you're not supposed, blah, blah, blah. Just arguing with me. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I tell Sidearms this. So I give her one of these. I roll up my windows, and I give her the old 50 cent, ha-ha, and just drive off. So I roll up.
Yeah.
She still bitches as fast as she can. And I just roll them up and go.
Wait, when did this happen?
This happened like 3-4 days ago. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude. So it was recent. You should just hit her with a fucking double dab and then.
You should dab her. Dab.
Now, if y'all know what GIF I'm talking about, where
Yeah, go to-
Oh, I know.
Go to my Twitter.
50 Cent drives away
Yeah.
and it's like laughing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There's like
it's
sometimes
hilarious.
there's that Patrick face in the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I do it, that GIF pops to my head because I'm just like, I don't have time for this dumb bitch. I'm already running late. I was like,
And obviously she's running late for her very important job as
Yeah,
the
right.
CEO of McDonald's.
yeah, with her bike. I'm like,
That actually
no,
is
the
a
first
pretty
thing that comes to
important
my,
job.
my
That's
brain
honestly,
is
like,
Their stock's doing very well.
They're responsible for every McDonald's.
this dumb bitch doesn't even know the road, like the rules of the road because she's driving a fucking bike. She probably couldn't pass the test. That's how dumb she is, I bet.
Yeah.
So,
and if
anyway.
she does get a car, it's probably one of those fucking stupid Fiats. I said it.
Yeah, I said it.
I said it.
Who names a car 8 bar?
But I was triggered, man. I was triggered, but it was funny. I had a good laugh. I was hoping somebody would be with me though, because you just can't tell the story and do it justice. I think someone else could do it.
Each 20 small request, if you don't mind. If there's any Fiat owners that like come after me in your comment section, you just ban them.
Oh, yeah. I have Fiat actually blocked out of my...
Okay, good. Yeah, I have.
That way
I have
nobody can
Fiat,
talk about
A-Bar
Fiats.
500, all of them blacked out on my channel. You can't say it, so. I have nothing wrong with the car. I just made a mal statement.
Malnourished.
Malnourished statement. No, there was one, it wasn't too long ago that, I mean, I guess it was, eventually it was my fault, but the start of it was not my fault. So,
I'm interested in hearing this.
okay, so I was pulling out of, D4, you know what I'm talking about, your favorite restaurant?
Yeah.
P.F. Chang's,
Yes. McDonald's, of course, where his girlfriend
Where that
works that rides a
where
bike.
that-
No, anyway, so
Ex-girlfriend now, haha,
anyway, I'm pulling out, and there's
I never do that. My kid would have been 3 today.
anyway, there's like no turn lane. There's just, but it's right there at the on ramp to get to on the interstate or whatever. So like I've got to get out into the lane, and then I have to turn and get over to the whatever it is, like to get onto the interstate. So like there's a car coming, and they have a turn signal on, and so like I start pulling out, and then they don't turn, they keep going, and so then I'm like kind of halfway out in the lane. And then, there was nothing I could do then because I was already like halfway in the lane.
Yeah.
And there's a car behind. They pulled up behind me, so I couldn't back up. And so there's other cars coming, so I just had to like sit there. And people are like looking at me, and this one dude like rolls down his passenger window and flips me off. I'm like, dude, there's not anything I can do. Like I don't know where you want me to go. So it was just like 3 or 4 cars. But they had to kind of go around me until I could get out. And I was like,
just to fucking flip you off. That's great.
yeah, like it. Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
He didn't even have tinted windows. He just fucking rolled it down.
Yeah.
Light a bit.
Light up it. It was some guy. Looked kind of like D4, and he gave me a. I don't know.
Wait a second, were you the woman on the
I
bike?
was so
Wait a
nice to that
second.
girl. I
Oh
don't
my
even lie.
God,
I was
yeah.
so nice to that bitch. She's so crazy.
She's so crazy.
You can tell you she's 10 times the nuts.
What are some things that people do on the roads that like drive y'all crazy? Like, what are some things that you're like, these people are so fucking stupid?
Yeah, they're slow as fuck in the fast lane. That
And,
drives me fucking nuts.
What D4 was saying, where you leave like a safe distance and then like people just go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or truck drivers that think they have to pass every other truck driver. That's fucking pisses me
Yeah,
off.
they're
What do you
going
think?
1 mile per hour faster than the other truck,
Yeah.
and they think they have to take up the
Right
fast
now.
lane.
They swerve over fast as fuck, too. They're like, yay!
They're like, oh, there's 50 cars coming up behind me. Now's my time to make a move.
Right? Like, you get
hi-
paid by the fucking miles. You don't get paid by the fucking...
People who
Oh.
take too long to turn off their high beams.
Nah, that ain't a big deal for me. Like, I like
I mean,
people
if it's raining, sometimes it bothers me, but I mean, it's not. It doesn't bother me
it's-
too much of it.
people don't turn their lights on when it's raining.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah,
that
true.
shit. People driving
I guess,
around.
yeah,
Like
that's
you
it.
have like a gray car and you're driving like in the rain, and so there's just like everything's gray from the rain coming off the road or the water coming off the road, and like you just see a car appear out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
I hate when I'm trying to drive and there's a fucking Fiat Abarth 500 next to me. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I
Awful.
have to stop driving. take a second to reconsider my life and then start driving again.
If I can
Yeah.
pick up your car and throw it like a football, it's not a car. That's all I'm saying.
I hate when I'm driving and I
Christ.
don't have a head to rest my phone on.
Damn.
All right, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.
By the way, I love Fiat.